Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Matt RGHD here and welcome to episode 6 of my Arsenal career mode. Today you're going to be joining us for our next 3 fixtures, which are going to be against Manchester United in the league, Watford in the league, and then we have the privilege of playing Bayern Munich in the Champions League. So it's going to be a fairly interesting 3 games hopefully, but I'm not going to beat about the bush too much. I want to get into these games. So, first one up, as you can see, is going to be against Man United. I'm just going to advance to it. Yeah, and let's get into this game. Okay, so here we are at the Emirates for our game against United in the pouring rain, unfortunately, but that can't be helped. I don't really mess around with the weather settings at all. I find that utterly pointless. You may as well play it in the weather it gives you. Couldn't really care less about commentators. As you can see, we're top of the league against United, who are actually in 9th, which I didn't know, which looks good for us. Interestingly, Bournemouth are in 5th, but at this point in the season, the league table doesn't matter too much. Looks to be a fairly strong lineup from United. As you can see, I played them in that black kit of theirs. Rojo, Darmian, Jones playing there. Didn't really see the rest of the team, but I'd assume it's De Gea, Rooney. My lineup, as you can see, Czech, Bellerin, Mertesacker, Koscielny, Monreal, Coquelin, Cazorla, Ozil, Chambo, Walcott, Sanchez, and Welbeck, Giroud, Wilshere, Ramsey, Gibbs, Chambers, and Ospina on the bench. Fairly standard lineup from me, as you'd expect. And the United one should be coming up now. It's De Gea, Darmian, Rojo, Jones, Shaw, Schneiderlin, Schweinsteiger, Mata, Young, Herrera, Rooney, then Valdez, Smalling, Depay, Martial, McNair, Blind and Wilson on the bench. So, on paper, really that team shouldn't be that low in the league, but as I say, it's early doors yet, anything can happen. Don't really matter too much at this point. It's a long season and there's plenty of time for United to bounce back and hopefully we can get a result. And it's Kevin Friend, today's referee. But either way, let's get this game underway. Go on, Theo. Yes, Theo. Have it. Ah, De Gea, you prick. Oh, Christ. Oh, yes, Theo. I want Sanchez. And saved by fucking De Gea again. Ah, thank you, Czech. Theo. Ah, saved. Thank you, Ozil. Again, you're in the right place at the right time, and you put us in the lead. And you've put your feet through the advertising board there. Okay, we'll ignore that, but no, it's a good shot from Theo. De Gea was unlucky, really, but it just happened to bounce off a post straight to Ozil, but no, what matters at the end of the day, it fell to Ozil, he's put it away, we're 1-0 up, happy days. Oh yes, Sanchez. Oh, what a goal! And we're 2-0 up now. Really in the driving seat. And that has probably put the game to bed as well. And now that was a goal and a half. What a goal. De Gea stood no chance with that. And considering he's been out of form a bit lately, that is a superb strike from Sanchez. And it's his 3rd goal. I thought he scored less, but either way, don't take away from the fact it was an amazing goal. We can sit back a bit now and yeah, try and soak up a bit of his pressure. Ah, De Gea saves it from Giroud. And there we go, we win 2-0. And yeah, pretty decent result for the Arsenal. And very happy with the result. kind of lucky with the first goal, but the Sanchez goal covered everything, like made up for the the amount of luck that was in the first one. And yeah, we win 2-0. See where that gets us. DDDFD. Pretty poor. Okay, so here we are at Vicarage Road, which is a new stadium for FIFA 16. Kind of looking forward to playing in it. Apparently, I've heard about it from mates of mine who are Reading supporters, and apparently it isn't a particularly brilliant stadium, but in fact they said it was a bit of a shithole, but that's by the by. There we go, first versus 19th. Looks to be a routine win. As you can see, but when you consider I've got Bayern Munich in the Champions League coming up, you can't exactly blame me. Danny Welbeck saying he's a player to watch, 2 goals from 3 appearances, looks to be pretty decent in the Premier League. And there is the man himself. We've got a bit of a tash going from the looks of it, but here you go, here's the Watford lineup. Gomez, Pardes, Capu, Belkalem, Holibas, Watson, Barami, Ibarbo, Gerardo, Abdi, Dini, then Alukis, Brito, and then a bunch of other people I didn't get the name of and couldn't really pronounce. But for me, as you'll see, we've got 10 changes in the lineup. Cech, Debussy, Chambers, Gabriel, Gibbs, Arteta, Wilshere, Ramsey, Campbell, Welbeck, Rosicky, with Walcott, Giroud, Ozil, Coquelin, Monreal, Mertesacker and Ospina on the bench. But as I say, with Bayern Munich coming up, I've decided to play a bit of a weakened team so the players get plenty of rest, so they're at their prime for when we play Bayern, which I believe is at home, which is a bit of an advantage, but we'll get to that when we get there. And we are going to be kicking off from the looks of it. It's Roger Rees, never heard of him, who's going to be the referee. And here we go. Looks to be quite an interesting looking ground, but let's get on with it. Okay. Oh wow, that was a let off there from... Go on Gibbs. Go on Gibbs. And oh my days, that's another let off. Rambo has a crack and saved by Gomez. It was actually a pretty decent shot. Oh yes, check. Okay, and that ends in a rather disappointing 0-0 draw. We should have done better there, but I suppose that's the gamble you take if you play a weakened team in the Premier League nowadays. And yeah, it's disappointing, but it ends a winning streak, but the unbeaten run is still going on, so that's a positive, I guess. But now I just have to bounce back against Munich, which is no small task. We'll get some growth. Okay, Bellerin's gone up to 75 rated. Coquelin's still 79, but only just, and they're still 78, sorry. And Chamberlain is about halfway to being 80. Okay, so here we are at the Allianz Arena in Munich for our third Champions League fixture against Bayern Munich. We're second in the group, having that surprise draw against Olympiacos. Also hoping to bounce back from that surprise draw against Watford. So yeah, it'll be an interesting fixture. So at least Lars playing Neuer, Thiago Alcantara, Benetia. Oh crisis! It's just terrifying reading it. Robben, Vidal, Lewandowski. But I'll know for sure who they've got in a minute. But it's going to be an interesting game to say the least. Neuer, Martinez, Benatia, Boateng, Alaba, Lahm, Robben, Vidal, Ribéry, Müller and Lewandowski. That is terrifying. 3 at the back, which could hopefully go in my favour. Alaba, interestingly, playing as a DM today. well, this evening, however you want to phrase it. And for me, as you'd expect, the strongest lineup I could possibly put out: Cech, Bellerin, Mertesacker, Koscielny, Monreal, Coquelin, Cazorla, Oxlade, Ozil, Sanchez and Walcott. So, I mean, as an Arsenal fan, I believe it's more than enough to take Bayern Munich on and pretty much produce a result. I mean, it did it in real life, so why can't we do it now? Except this is a stronger Bayern team that's being put out against me. I mean, I still believe we can do something against Bayern, get the result, but whether we do or not remains to be seen. Hopefully we will, and I'm just going to play a bit on the defensive side and hit him on the counter. I think that's going to be the best tactic today, and yeah, Bayern to get us underway, and let's go. Oh, yes, lads. And it's a save from Neuer, a good shot from Santi, but again, as you'd expect, Neuer saves it. Okay. Sanchez! What a goal! And we are 1-0 up, and Sanchez scoring some bangers today and puts us into an early lead to set. Well, considering I didn't think I'd be up 1-0 up this early, if at all, in this game, and it was a superb strike from Sanchez, left-footed, and yeah, Neuer arguably should have done better, but hey ho, it's gone in. That's what matters. We're 1-0 up. And yeah, very surprising 1-0 to be one. Well, on paper it'd be surprising that we are 1-0 up in this scenario, but hey ho, we are. Let's get on with the game. Just remain calm. And Ozil saved by Neuer and cleared by Robben, who's and somehow Ribery has scored from an impossible angle, and we're back on a level footing, 1-1, but then again, Bayern have got the talent. My mistake for laying off him with Mertesacker. Terrible challenge, and yeah, I really do not understand how that has gone in, and Cech really should have knocked himself out there or dislocated his shoulder because his arm's just gone straight through the post, but 1-1. Come on, mess it, mate. Come on. And yes! And it's Francis Coquelin who's done the business and got us the equaliser. Well, not an equaliser, put us 2-1 up. And interesting, it's not showing a celebration, but who cares? Superb ball in from Ozil. Straight onto Coquelin's head. And a superb header from Francis Coquelin. Straight into the top corner. Well, it wasn't quite the top corner, but Neuer well beaten, and yeah, good goal, cancels Ribery's out, which is always good, and that's his third goal in the Champions League for us and puts us back into the lead. And again, save from Neuer. Took a shot on so quick I didn't even realise I was doing it, but on this sun. And another save by Neuer. Alonso's come on, I didn't see who for. And Cech gathers calmly. Come on, oh shit. Oh, well done, son. Oh my days, that's a let off. That's over the bar from Boateng. And I don't know what's happened there. And there we go, Walcott makes it 3-1, puts the game to bed, and the English boys celebrate together as if that made any difference whatsoever. But nah, superb run from Walcott, didn't have to confuse Vidal, and yeah, puts it in the back of the net, and yeah, pretty decent finish. So yeah, 3-1 to the Arsenal, and should be taking the 3 points home. Come on, Theo. Make it 4. Nah, that's going to be another corner for us. Okay, let's go kick, and yeah, that ends the game. 3-1 for the Arsenal. Good result at the end of the day. Very surprising win, to say the least. Maybe it's time to look at putting difficulty up if I'm beating Bayern that convincingly, because I think they only had about 2 shots. But nah, it's a good win, especially away from home. Walcott played an absolute blinder, and yeah, very, very happy with the performance from the lads today. Obviously the Bayern players a bit dejected. I actually forgot to make any subs, but there's the confirmation. We win 3-1. So yeah, that is going to end the episode today. As you can see, our next game is going to be against Everton at, I believe that will be at Goodison. But until then, I will see you next time. I've been It's Mayor RGHD. Please like and subscribe, and as always, peace out.